Morning, everybody. It is Thursday. Thursday ain't such a bad day because most of the week is over, and we got War Between the Land and the Sea coming on the 7th. I'm just hoping that, it doesn't come off the same way Strax felt about his, first time dying in battle. I'm not enjoying it. Um, and no, I did not. I did screw up my diction on the title deliberately. It should be we're almost there, but I was like, Thursday, we almost there. Okay, I'm just watching all these new casting announcements for this, that, these, and those. I guess Chloe Bennett, there's a name we ain't heard in a while, is trying to get into Star Wars now. And it's like, hasn't she woke up and realized that after, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., nobody's hired her for anything really that I can think of? Maybe it's because you're dating one of the Logan brothers and they don't want that shit. But okay, I think she's still dating one of the Logans. Who gives a shit? Either way. But I just saw that pop up today and I'm like, girl, you ain't been in nothing since, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You ain't even been in any of the movies. Yet now you think they're going to throw you into this. The only person that was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that was in the movies was Phil Coulson. Played by, I can't remember the actor's name now because it's been too long since I looked it up. But oh well. You saw the weird interview with the helicopter. Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss something? But other than that, like I said, we're still waiting. Oh, the interview. Oh, now I remember. Yeah. I was talking about that yesterday. With Ariana Grande and what do you call it? I can never get her name right. Whatever her name is. Up. Oh, that's another name I don't like that I don't even think about daily. But okay, Cynthia Rivio or whatever, or something like that. And yeah, why is the helicopter here? Yeah, it's like, and they call it. I'm not kidding. I back in the day when we had people seeing coppers, black choppers in the air. They called them nuts. In this case, I think that applies. I'm not kidding. It's just I'm not kidding. And Ariana Grande, like I said, most of the time I'll call her Anorexia Belgrande now because that girl does not look healthy. I'm not kidding. She does not. She used to look, I don't know, maybe it's because some kind of trauma after the big explosion at the concert thing. I don't know. Or there was some kind of terrorist attack or something. I think it was an explosion, during that one concert she did a few years ago. And I think it did something to her head. And now they're talking about casting, Arivio as Lady Voldemort. I'm like, please tell me that's an AI joke. Those two are not living on planet Earth anymore. I do not know if they've, swallowed the peyote, snorted the ayahuasca. I don't know what happened, but they are just not in the same reality anymore. It's like they are behaving in a way that, like I said, it's kind of like George Carlin's routine on, sayings and phrases that should be revisited. They were more than happy. Well, yeah, it was kind of obvious it wasn't them because Russell already said he hasn't even written the script yet. So how could they be filming anything? Plus, the crew in the background was obviously taken from photos back when they were filming during COVID, because they're all wearing masks. Like I said, now I can understand some of the crew. Some people for some reason still want to wear those things, even though it's been proven much that they're not going to keep you from getting COVID, if I remember correctly. They reduce your chance, but not by that much. It'll keep it from getting, I think, into your lungs if you're wearing a certain type. But like I said, it's been a long time since that. I love it because they were making us wear them here, and I'm like, guys, most of the time I'm on a job where there's nobody within 10 feet of me or more, yet I have to wear a face mask. But yeah, that whole nonsense with the photo and all that. I know I died laughing because somebody put one up with me in it. I was even holding a script and everything. I was in the photo with him. Somebody did that one. I got a laugh out of that. You're learning how to use the Garden of Eden creation kit for Fallout New Vegas. Don't open it. I'm a little congested this morning. I don't know why. It could just be the dryness in the air or who knows what. No, I didn't make that one. That was sent to me. It was through a mess. I got a laugh out of it. I can't remember who sent it, though. I feel bad, but I still had the message, so I'll have to go look it up later. Well, there's not much going on Baldus these days. As you can see, the dark spot of Baldus is starting to come into the sunrise phase. And oh, look, there's shrubberies. And some little critters. What? Oh. Well, yep, it is Thursday. I'm at work. Ugh. Tomorrow will be Friday. We're scheduled for Saturday, but guess what? I ain't going to be here. I do feel a little guilty, but at the same time, I just can't do that shit anymore. I did how many years of... Well, back then when I was at the other plant, it was... Before I came here, we were doing 5 10-hour nights and 8-hour Saturdays. And here, it's 9 hours all week long if you're doing Saturdays. And it's like 2 on, 1 off. I go, oh, so I get 1 weekend out of the month where I'm going to get 2 days in a row. The rest off the amount of crap I've had to go through, and oh. War Between the Land and the Sea, we're probably not going to review till the following Saturday or Friday. I'm just going to have to get a hold of everybody this weekend, say, look, what are we doing? Would you rather do Friday or Saturday? Then I'll put a thing on the page. That's what I mean. When I saw Homo Aqua right there, I wanted to tune out on this thing. I'm like, this is going to suck. For one, why would, like that? It gave me an itch when the doctor referred to the Silurians as Homo reptilia. It's like, guys, Homo is a designation for species names that have to do with hominids or what you call it, leading to man. Homo neanderthalis, Homo erectus. So why the hell would we be giving, creatures who existed before man, who do not exist on the land for the most part, but even then the reptiles did. But why would we be giving reptiles the same designation we do as primates? Makes no damn sense. And also, why would we be calling them Homo anything? Because I'm getting tired of all the stupid, politically correct titles, because Sea Devils is like is a slur. My favorite ones when someone proposed the Silurian theory, which, by the way, that's what they call it now, of possibly a civilization on this planet before us. I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson says, there's absolutely no way there was an advanced civilization on this planet before such and such a time. And I'm like, oh, so you got a time machine. Because I got some bad news for you, Chuckles. If there was an advanced civilization on this planet 65 million years ago, there would be no trace of it now at all. Matter of fact, everything mankind's done here on this planet, if we were to disappear tomorrow, within 10,000 years, the only thing left of us is going to be maybe Hoover Dam, maybe Mount Rushmore, and a few others, carved effigies. Other than that, we're gone. All the buildings will have rusted back into the ground. All the cars will have rusted back into the ground. There may be some stacks of plastic here and there, but well, here's the thing about our moon that does make it kind of weird. It's one of the reasons I put this in Death Moon. It's the only moon in this that we know of in the solar system has a nearly perfect circular orbit. It doesn't really it always faces the same way to the planet it revolves around. It just happens to be just the right size and proportion to block out the entire, nearly the entire sun minus the corona during an eclipse. And none of the theories work for how it got there. One of the things, well, what if the moon was a capture, it came into our system from somewhere else. And it's like, well, if it was a capture, it wouldn't be a circular orbit. It'd be an elliptical one. And they can't really say now anymore. I remember because back when I was in science class, when the Earth was forming, a big blah, blah, this got, the Earth basically took a shit in that part for the moon. And well, the thing is this. They've declared objects artificial that were coming towards us before. I remember a few years back, because I think it was Richard Hoagland was on doing the rotations on the coast to coast, going on about distinct geological features and blah, 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 this on this one thing that was approaching. It's the first time this has been near Earth in since the dinosaurs. Perhaps it's this ship that's returning, and sure enough, I think it got just past Mars when it broke into 3 pieces. It's like, okay. I have no idea. I don't do riddles anymore. My brain just don't work right anymore. So oh, okay, now I see it. Yeah, it's another one of those attempts to get me to say racial slurs. Okay, the crash footage, you can still find it on YouTube. They were claiming this was a secret Apollo 18 mission. And the guy who made the video already debunked it for himself. He came out and said, look, we made that. And when they said, are you sure you made it, blah, 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 he then holds up the, what do you call it, the rubber or whatever, I can't remember what he made it out of. The bust of the alien creature that they found inside the ship. He goes, here it is, fool. Yeah, because I made it. It's right here. Yeah, somebody was trying to pass that around and say, yeah, they had actually found a spaceship on the moon. Here's the thing. I believe there were things that happened on the moon missions, like there's one called Project Chapel Bell. Nobody has been able to get the files on what actually happened for that experiment to this day. So, are you kidding? We're not a zoo. We're reality TV for them. I'm not kidding. Grunk, the three-headed alien from Alpha Centauri, is touching himself to the Kardashians. Their primitiveness gets him aroused. look at size of rump on that one. She must take big excrements. I gotta get going. I just looked at the time. Please be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. I've got to get inside. So take care, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.